Cooking up a hot pot, baby, this evening. We're gonna hot pot, baby, tonight. We're gonna hot pot, baby, this evening. Cooking in a tupper, cooking up a hot pot tonight. Hot pot, cooking up a hot pot, hot pot. Oh, I could go on and on and on and on and on. Keep on cooking, baby. How are you? My name is Tupperware Pete Williams, and I am going to cook a hot pot. Well, it's going to be Tupperware Pete style hot pot, all right? But what I'm going to do is, because there's a whole range of purple products that go into the microwave oven. They've got the Tupperware rice cooker. They also have a Tupperware omelette maker / breakfast maker, which, just saying, makes the best brownie, okay? You've got one of those. I sometimes do my porridge in here as well. And then you've got the Tupperware pasta maker. This actually cooks your pasta in the microwave oven. So on the side here, can you see this here? See how you've got these, let's put it this way so you can see the holes. See the holes that are up this end, right? So you've got, up here you've got your measurements for 1, 3 and 5. And then if you turn it around, you've got your measurements for 2, 4 and 6 up this side. So, and you've got a water line in there as well. So what I've got in here, I've got my, when you lose the instructions, all the instructions are on the inside here, so you don't have to keep looking for the booklet, all right? In here, this is our, excuse me, did you hear that little burp? Sorry about that. Oh, you know, if it's round, make a sound. If it's square, don't you dare. You do the same with your Tupperware, right? If you want it to be liquid tight, just how you do a little burp out of your tummy, you burp your Tupperware and that makes it liquid tight, all right? This is the Ultra Clear, which are great for the fridge, but ideal for the pantry, all right? It's a one-touch, grab the tab, peel the seal, and you remove that. In here, I've got my sweet potato noodles. Yes, there is such a thing. So I've just got some, what we might do is, they're jam-packed in there, right? So what I'm going to do is just enough. You know when you feel like something healthy, but you don't feel like something heavy? You still want something light, and you want to save money, right? Sweet potato noodles, they are so, look at them. They're awesome. They are so good. You just pop them straight into there. Enough for however many you want. You can use the fill line, the maximum line for if you're measuring up, 6 people or 2 people, or I know what I'm doing, so we're just going to pop that straight into there. We'll just put that straight into there. There we go. We'll squash that down into there. I love a good noodle, all right? Actually, let me know where you're watching from. Do we have anybody that's watching from where they make noodles in your country? Do they make noodles in your country? Is your country known for a famous noodle dish? Let me know. I would love to know if you're watching. All right. So there's your Ultra Clear, okay? I think they're brilliant, all right? Just a nice little alternative for the storage solution in your pantry. So I've just got my sweet potato noodle in there. What I've done is I've boiled the kettle just so that it's going to take a little bit quicker, just for the video. So we'll just pour that straight into there. I normally do it 1 minute longer than what the packet says, but once you've cooked pasta once, you sort of know what you're doing, sort of thing. Now, do not put the cover on. What we're going to do is leave the cover off. I'm going to pop that into there for 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what happens when we pull it out, right? Now, in the meantime, let's move this all out of the way. In the meantime, let's do the hot pot, baby, this evening. Hot pot, baby, tonight. This is the 1 litre micro cook pitcher. So everything you do on your stove top in a saucepan, this will do in the microwave oven a fraction of the time, so much safer. And it's a fraction of the cost, right? So this handle here never gets hot. The handle up the top here never gets hot because they never touch food, right? They never come in contact with food, right? So there's little measurements on the inside up to 1 litre. And on the bottom, if you are into the specs of things, on the bottom it tells you it goes down to minus 25 degrees. So you can pop it in the freezer and it goes up to 200 degrees Celsius, all right? So what we're going to do in here, I'm going to use my, I don't even know what it's called. It's a little mandolin. Oh, it's a speedy mandolin. Underlay, speedy. It's a double-sided mandolin. So it slices on the way down and it slices on the way back up, all right? There's your little guide. So if you are popping in, your radish or your mushroom or whatever, you can just pop that on the top there. See this little arrow? Can you see the arrow? See how it's going down? You move it so it's going down if you want to slide it up that way. Turn it that way so the arrow is doing that way. And you can lock it into place, so that way it's going to protect everything when it's in the drawer, when it's living in the drawer and you go rummaging through and you don't want to cut yourself. That's ideal for that, all right? So what we're going to do is, I've got some garlic in my Tupperware garlic keeper, right? So we're just going to do 1 clove of garlic. Now, what we're going to do is this garlic keeper... garlic on the floor, garlic down! This garlic keeper, have you seen me do this before? You just pop this straight into here, and we will... That just takes the edge off the bottom of your garlic. Stick that straight into there. That crushes it into there. That will now remove the skin. And what we're going to do is, we're not going to mince it. I'm going to finely slice it. So I'm going to pop this straight into here, and this, see how there's these little knobbly ridges? They will fit perfectly. That adds for that grip when you're popping it onto into a bowl or into your micro-cook pitcher. You put the arrow the same way as the blade, and then all we have to do, push down, and it just slices. Now, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really thinly sliced. So, you know, if it's thinly sliced, it's not going to take much time to cook at all right? Let me grab a knife and a chopping mat. I've just got one in the sink. Here's a chopping mat right here. And I will just grab a knife. Let's grab a Tupperware knife. Any knife will do. I close my eyes. All right, what we'll do is we'll just do a little... This is some daikon radish. I've got that. That really needs to be eaten. So I'm just going to do a few slices of this. Oh, thinly shaved. And look at this. Look how thin that is. You could almost see right through it, right? So there's your daikon radish. We'll pop some of that into there, just a little bit. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We'll pop that back into the fridge really easily. All right, pop that there. Then we've got, what's in here? Oh, that's some Asian greens. I'll show you that in just a minute. There's some more Asian greens. We'll show you that in just a minute. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. I've got some celery. Let's just chop the end off that. So can you see this here? Let me move this out of the way. I've got my celery, and I'm just going to slice up just a little hunk of that. Just a hunk of celery! And we will just... Oh, we might do it on there so that the celery doesn't slide all over the bench. Slip sliding away. Alright, so we've got some sliced up celery. We will just grab some sliced up carrot, and I'll just slice the side off that. I'm not going to cut this up at all. I mean, peel it. I mean, actually, you could peel it. The Tupperware peeler, have you seen these? I'll show you these, actually. This is awesome. So it's like the click-to-go peeler. They do come in a little... There's a little box that it comes in with 2 different attachments. Because if you prefer a horizontal peeler, this one is for you. If you prefer the vertical peeler, then this one is for you, right? How awesome is that? You just push down on the side, that lifts up, and then you can interchange your heads and just pop that straight into there. See how you've got the little button in there? You just pop that straight down so it slides into the hole. And there you go, you're right to go, right? So if you don't want that one, we'll pop that up there. I quite like this one. When you get it, oh look, it's the first time I'm using it. When you get it, you do, please remove this little blue film. Please remove that. And that will help you slice everything up beautifully, all right? So you could, if you wanted to, I could just peel that, and now I'll just show you. You just go backwards and forwards, just like that. And that peels it for you. So it's twice as effective as a normal handheld peeler, right? So I'm not going to bother with that right now, right? So what I'm going to do is, let's just, maybe that's a bit too much carrot. We're going to pop that straight, oh, let's do it this way. Oh, let's do it this way. And of course, if you're not chatting in front of a camera, it doesn't take hardly any time at all, right? So we'll pop that straight onto there. Let's just slice that off. There we go. And that's, look, see how thinly that's sliced? Everyone knows it tastes so much better when it's thinly sliced, all right? So we've got some carrot, zucchini, carrot, celery, daikon radish, some garlic that's finely sliced up into there. Shall we do a little bit of chilli, all right? Let's do a little bit of chilli. Okay, let's pop that in there. Just a little piece of chilli, all right? Let's pop that straight into there, and we will just finely slice that up. Oh, that's a big bit there. We'll just finely slice some of that chilli. And look, that's really all we can do. And then all I'm going to do now is grab the kettle again, pour that straight into there. That's just got our veggies and our water. But what we will do, we've got some garlic in there. Oh, I will do this ginger. I've got a knob of ginger. So let's just peel that. And I will slice up some of this in here because, why not? It's delicious, right? I'll just show you again. Just a piece of ginger, just like that. We're going to pop that straight into there, and we are going to use the arrow down like that. And let's pop that into there. So you will slice that. I love ginger. If you don't like ginger, you might only like a few pieces, like a couple of slithers. I'm going to have the whole knob of ginger straight into there, all right? Then what I'm going to do is a good, decent splash of, I'm using some light mushroom soy sauce because I haven't gone shopping. I need to get some mushrooms. So I'm going to use some light mushroom sauce. And I'm going to do a decent amount of hoisin. You can use oyster sauce or ketchup mayonnaise or whatever sauce that you like. I'm going to throw in about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. A bit more. Yum, yum, yum. I'm now going to just grab my Tupperware whisk. This is the KP beater. I love it because if you need to get the suds up frothing in the sink, it's brilliant. All right, so I'm just going to quickly just mix that around. If you wanted to, I could throw in a dash of sugar, or you know what I might do? I just had it here a couple of seconds ago. I was going to throw in some honey. Oh, here we go. Every now and again, Tupperware come out with these squeezy bottles. I've got honey in mine. I'm just going to do a little bit of honey, sweeten it up. So it's like a honey soy hot pot. Gonna have a hot pot, baby, this evening. And so we've got our ginger, hoisin, garlic, soy sauce. If you had some sesame oil, that would be beautiful to pop into there. I'm going to, with the cover, you've got 3 ways of doing the cover. You can seal it completely. You can turn it around that way and have a massive hole showing it there. So if you're doing like your Brussels sprouts, if you want to strain things, or if you want the steam to escape, you can do that. And then you've got your little strainer into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn that, I'm going to cover that entirely. All right. No, I'm not. I'm going to pop a little, oh, pull that out. Let's pop that in for another, let's just pop it in for 5 minutes. Now, can you see? Let's pretend I'm going to grab the kitchen sink. Pretend this is the kitchen sink. These are the Eco Plus clear bowls. These are the ones that create a circular economy, all right? So you've got those into there. Then what we're going to do is grab our... got things everywhere. Grab, see the top here with the arrow? You pop the arrow down facing the teeth. So can you see you're facing the hole? You just drain that over the sink. Right. The sides, can you see the handles on the side? Oh, we've got some noodles dripping. They're coming out at the holes. They're so fine. So can you see the outside here? It's slightly ribbed or gripped to allow for that added grip in there, right? Then what you do is, oh, we haven't strained it yet. We got, we got a runaway noodle. So that's all you do. You go over to the kitchen sink, strain that off, pretend that's the kitchen sink. Strain that off, okay? And then all we do... Oh, look at that. Love it. This is... If for those of you that don't know what sweet potato noodles look like, they look like this. They're gorgeous. All right. Turn that around. Here we go. Look, see? There we go. There's our sweet potato noodles. What you're going to do is you're going to turn that around so it's away from... So it seals the holes in the side. That's going to keep everything hot until everything else is finished cooking, all right? Really, really easy. While that's in there, I am just going to grab a pak choy, a healthy kick now, pak choy. This is my storage trick now, pak choy. I'm just going to grab an Asian green. This has been here for almost 2 weeks, and it's just starting to turn. So you don't have to go shopping every 3 days or something if you want fresh fruit and veggies, right? So all I'm going to do is just give this a bit of a rinse. Just give that a bit of a rinse. We've got our... Let's grab our knife and we will slice this up. Now, have you seen the Tupperware chop collectors? Seen the Tupperware chop collector? I can just pop all of my green, my leafy bits straight into there. And then that way that can go out to the chooks or the compost or the bin, or pop it in the freezer until bin night, right? How yum is that? This is my, I'm just going to thinly slice this pak choy, and then as soon as it comes out, that can just go straight into there, and it will wilt really easily. Now, what I've realised I have forgotten, no, I haven't forgotten my truffles. Well, actually, I have forgotten my truffles, but what I've just realised, I forgot to put the tofu in. So let me show you what I was going to... This is how I store my tofu. A lot of people don't realise how easy tofu is to cook and how easy it is to store. Now, the trick with tofu is that you need to store it in fresh water every day. So every day you just change the water, and that will last forever. Now, it has a really long shelf life in the packet in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to pop it straight into the sink, and I'll show you, right? That's what it looks like. Now, I can store it in one of two containers. I can store it in my One Touch Fresh, which is great for the pantry and for the fridge. It's a very easy and seal. You grab the tab, peel the seal, and when you pop it on to seal it, you just press that little circle in the middle, and that's going to click that straight into place. Now, all I can do is I can fill this with cold tap water. I can then grab my tofu and I can pop it into pieces, and I can just pop that straight into there. There's my tofu. Just fill it with water, seal that, stick it in the door of your fridge, and then just every day or every couple of days, you just change the water out, and that's going to last for a good couple of weeks in there. I can then pop that into my Clear-Made container. Now, these are the ones that you can take to the deli. They'll put them straight on the scales. They'll zero out the weight, and you can just say, can I get 250 grams of that champagne leg ham on sale, or see those chicken tenders? I take these to the butcher. Pop them on the scales, I do. Pop them on the scales, say, can you fill that with the chicken tenders that are on sale this week, please? Or can you give me a kilo of mince, beef mince in there? Not a problem. And then that way I don't bring home any single-use waste. And Tupperware is your packaging. So it's not only does it save you money, but it also saves landfill and the environment and the planet, right? Hashtag healthy planet, right? So I can do that if I wanted to, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll just fill that with water, pop that into there. If I had thought about it, I would have popped that into there, but I'm not going to, so I'll pop that into the fridge. We'll save it for another day. We're gonna have a meatless Monday. We just did an accidental vegan meal. Oh my goodness, I think it was accidental vegan. Sweet potato noodles. Yum, yum, yum. Here we go. This is our hot pot. You should see this. This is sizzling away beautifully. Remember, 5 minutes. Now, because we sliced those very fine, it takes next to nothing to cook those veggies. I've got this pak choy. We're going to pop that straight into here. We're going to pop the cover back on here and just give that a couple of minutes to wilt. And let me show you. Let's grab our clear bowls again. Where did they go? I put things down everywhere in this kitchen. And do you think I can find where I've put them? Oh my goodness. They're underneath the pak choy. Pak choy, a healthy kick. Now these are heat resistant. So not only can you pop a cold potato salad in here, you can use them as tomato soup bowls, or a pasta bowl, or a spaghetti bolognese bowl. There's quite a few different sizes. They help create a circular economy. What they do is they take single-use plastic out of the landfill, they treat it, they remove all of the impurities, they remove it all of the bad stuff. So you're left with typically A-grade Tupperware ingredients, and they produce Eco Plus clear bowls, drink bottles, lunch boxes, cutlery, straws. It's amazing, right? So what we've got in here, if you're not sure what sizes, are you like me? You grab a bowl to make a salad, and then halfway through the salad, you think, oh, we need the next bowl up, the next size up, right? You can avoid that with these, right? So this will tell you, here we go, this one's 990 mils. So this one here is a litre, so I know that this size is going to be perfect for my hot pot. I can now grab my sweet potato noodles. They're still hot. Slide them into there. They're like jelly. It's awesome. Absolutely beautiful. There's my hot pot. I can just pour that straight into there. Daikon radish. Oh, look at the... See, you need the next size up. Why does that always happen? You still need the next size up. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. All right, let's just pop, we'll pop out. Look, see how thinly everything's sliced, and it's still got a little crunch. Hopefully it's got a little crunch. It's got a little crunch. It's got the ginger, the garlic, the soy, the honey. Yum. Let's pour that straight into there. Remember, these are heat resistant as well as being a proper salad bowl. Let's just give this a bit of a wipe down. There we go. We'll pop that straight into there. There we have our... Pretend there's tofu in there because that's the protein, right? There's our little hot pot, baby, this evening. It is a topper hot pot tonight. Remember, when you have an online business account, you can get 15 to 25% discount off the entire Tupperware collection. And if you're thinking, is everything in that screen Tupperware? Yes. It's all Tupperware. Yes, it's Tupperware. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please send me a message or send a message to the person, whoever's group you're watching this in. If you want to place an order or have a browse, just click the link up in the my bio or up in the featured section of this group, and or send me a message. I can just do it with you over the phone. Too easy, right? Now, in the meantime, you know what you need to do? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you all another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.